Hi guys, again, Alex here, Shaka there. We are going to Hungary this weekend, and
Yes, I'm hungry.
exactly. And what was I saying? Oh yes, the chat F1 this and that, guys. We are going to preview the this weekend in terms of Formula One, and this is all a mess. Anyway, Shaka, welcome.
Hi,
You
Alex.
do the
That was a
presentation.
very, that was a powerful introduction full of this and that. Yes, exactly. It was full of this and that. But yeah, thank you for having me. It's been a while. It's been actually what, almost 2 weeks now since we last stood here
Almost.
chit chatting about that which we love the most, almost the most.
Yes.
And yes, finally, we are hungry for Formula One. Sorry, I had to do it.
Yeah, I was saying you had
It
to
was a
you
cheap shot, I
yeah,
know.
you
It's
had to
very
do
cheap,
that
but
one.
yeah.
Yes. It's true. So this weekend we will have the Hungarian Grand Prix. Um, and the place is called Hungaroring, right?
True.
Actually, I kind of like the name. Um, and um, and yes, that's it. Um, I think we should start by talking about what everybody's still talking. Shaka.
Okay. I thought you were going to say that we were going to try and say the original name of the Grand Prix.
No, but you can do it. Go for it.
Yes.
Just do
Let's
it.
see.
Come on.
So,
Be a man.
uh, I'm gonna try it. Let's see.
Oh, that was you trying, yes?
Wait. Let's see.
I don't even know. What was the name?
Wait.
Oh, you're. Okay.
So it's the Formula One
Uh huh.
Rolex
Okay.
Maillard not B. What else is there afterwards? 2021. So it's the Formula One Rolex Maillard not B 2021.
My heart not be. My heart not be.
Yeah, something like that.
Hmm.
Apologies to our Hungarian friends because my accent, my all, it's just not good enough, and I
Yeah.
apologize for that.
Yeah.
I did try.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should have practiced it a little bit before, but I didn't, to be honest. So yeah, that was it. That is that.
Now, shall we just talk a little bit about what people are still talking about?
Yes, please save me.
And yeah, and that's about still that racing incident
Yeah, true.
from Silverstone between Mazepin and Mick Schumacher.
Of
See what
course,
I
of
did there?
course. Yeah.
No, of course not. It is between Hamilton and Verstappen. People are still talking about that, and especially Red Bull. Red Bull are not letting it go. Christian Horner and well, Red Bull, but Christian Horner just took it a step further. And this afternoon there was a meeting between the stewards, the Red Bull staff, and I believe Mercedes staff. Just because they wanted to, Red Bull wanted to review the 10 seconds
Mhm.
penalty that Hamilton got after that incident. Let's call it that. Still no decision. All right, but I believe that Red Bull and the
We have a decision already.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
because I was
it's
checking the news.
confirmed. Yeah, it's recent. It's just 3 hours ago. So yeah,
Okay.
well, I mean, yeah, it's we can say it's recent.
Yes. So what was the outcome? Because
Well,
before you
basically
say
the stewards.
before you tell us the
Okay.
outcome, Red Bull apparently they wanted to take the matter like further,
Hmm.
and possibly a race ban for Hamilton.
Yeah.
That's not official, of course. No one said that. Um,
officially.
officially, but that's what everybody's talking about. Okay, is Red Bull trying to get a race ban for Hamilton after that incident. But
However, yes, indeed. So
but is a
three
big
hours
but.
ago, on the official website for Formula One, Formula1.com, they announced that the stewards dismissed Red Bull's request to review Hamilton's penalty.
Mhm,
So, I mean, Red Bull can still take it to court if they decide to, or they can just simply abide by what the stewards decided and live with it, basically.
mhm.
In any case, this puts an end for now in terms of stewards and the FIA,
Yeah.
and so the matter now would have to go to court if they really want to pursue like further
Mhm.
higher penalty for Hamilton.
Yeah. Um, and I think a race ban is too much, to be honest. Come on. It was 10 seconds. I don't agree, to be honest. I don't agree with that penalty. Not with the penalty itself, uh, because from the
I
last
understand. This,
from the last
the
conversation that we had, and from the last the review that we did to the
Mhm.
British Grand Prix, okay, I agree with the penalty, not with the 10 seconds penalty. I think it should be different, a different penalty, something different, okay. But then came Hamilton and Verstappen. They did some interviews to the guys, right? And
but
Hamilton,
but wait, the
yes,
interviews they were before
before what?
the outcome of the
No, yeah, yeah,
stewards.
but this doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
Ah,
if it
okay,
was
okay, okay.
before or after, because then they asked Hamilton. So, your thoughts on the after 2 weeks, right? Your thoughts about that the incident, and
Mhm.
Hamilton just didn't help the cause. Okay, or he did. Depends on the point of view. Basically, he said that yes, if it happens again, and if we are in the same position again, I will do exactly the same. All right, so I will just not break earlier or anything like that. No, I will do
Yeah,
exactly the
will
same.
not change my approach.
Exactly. So, it, which is not. I don't know. I don't know actually what to say because after all the controversy, right?
Yeah, it's
Um,
like throwing another ash into the fire, basically,
yeah.
or it might come across as such. And what we are looking for, and at least I believe most of the Formula One fans,
Hmm.
we do want to see good battles. We want to see like fierce competition,
Hmm.
but we don't want a bloodbath or something like that. So,
Yeah. Exactly.
and we should try to, as much as we can, yeah, they should put the elbows out, but
Hmm.
we need to be mindful about what we say and do because we don't
Of
want
course.
things to escalate.
Of course.
And obviously, I haven't checked the interview yet. So if he actually came across, or if he actually mentioned that, it's kind of throwing I won't say a barrel of gasoline into the fire, but
Hmm.
it's for sure some charcoal into the fire.
Yeah, then he moved on to say that about the celebrations, right? He said that he was not aware that Max was in the hospital,
Hmm.
and also said that, come on, what you want me to do with 140,000 people in the stands, right?
Yeah,
Uh, rooting for me.
exactly. And with that, I agree.
All right, so
Uh,
he was not aware. So yes, I would probably do the same, obviously, but yeah.
in any case, it's also and I remember when Max came out on Twitter and the tweet that he did. I mean, you are hot-headed and you're not thinking straight. There's a lot of emotions
Hmm.
going through,
Hmm.
and especially one of the most important ones would be being pissed off at not being able to finish the race, regardless if he was going to be overtaken by Hamilton or not, or if he was going to win, which most likely he would actually win. But yeah, I mean, in that moment, you are hot-headed.
Yeah.
You just vent some, and you go out and you say, "Yeah, and it's disrespectful for him to be celebrating in the podium." But
Hmm.
it was the team's home Grand Prix. He's British,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
British soil, so yeah,
It was
I would
normal.
not
I think
expect. Yeah,
it's normal. And I was just reading here, and I will tell you what it said. In terms of the move, I would do exactly the way I did it last time. So in terms of how I have reviewed it and analyzed from all my experience, and my experience obviously with over the years speaks for a lot, I wouldn't change it. So that's a part of what it says. All right.
uh, to be honest, I'm positive that both drivers they will continue with the
They
same
will. They will, obviously. Obviously.
aggressive behavior because they are fighting for the
Of
championship.
course.
So
That's what
I
he said,
think,
actually. Hamilton said, "We're fighting for the
yeah, okay,
championship. What do you want me to do?" So,
yeah. So I think both of them will just continue,
yeah.
and
Max,
perhaps we will have more clashes in the
yeah,
future.
Max, on the other hand,
Hope not.
he was more careful. He
Mhm.
just didn't want to add ashes to the fire. Okay.
Cool. See,
Um,
that's the good approach. I think.
yeah, probably, I don't know. He said that he's just thinking about the race this weekend and the car, etc. So he just wants to go out there and do the race. So,
Yeah.
let's see. Let's see. Overall, I think Red Bull they have the better car, the better engine. Despite Mercedes is taking or presenting a new spec for the power unit this weekend.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's see where we stand after all this.
Um, I don't want to be a party pooper, but I don't really think Mercedes they have a chance this weekend.
I don't know. I don't know. Remember last year, or like, well, last year and 2 years ago, that this is a good
But that
track
was
for Mercedes.
strategy. Yeah,
No,
it's
no, not only that. The qualifying, for instance, they put
mhm,
1 second, more than one
yeah,
second, on the third car. So Hamilton.
yeah.
So,
But I don't think this year with the rocket engine on the back of the Red Bulls, I don't think Max will let them escape that easily.
and we have to talk about the possibility of the Ferraris. Okay, because this is a track
Yeah,
that is
this is Monaco
yeah.
with a little bit with less with more space to the sides.
They call it the Monaco without
Yeah,
the walls.
exactly, exactly.
So yes, let's see how Ferrari will deliver, and not only Ferrari, but I was also thinking about the McLaren. Okay, and Lando Norris is he's doing an amazing season so far.
Stellar job,
Yes,
stellar job.
it's 15 races, right? Scoring like 15 races
In a
straight.
row?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and I think it's
Did
a
you know that? Didn't know that.
I think it's a record for McLaren for a McLaren driver.
Wow,
So
really?
better than Hamilton, Senna, Prost, Lauda, whoever.
Wow, that says a lot.
Yes. So
Go Lando!
very consistent. Yes. And
Yeah, Lando for the win.
will we have Daniel Ricciardo? I don't know, helping.
Oh, talking about that,
Mm-hmm,
since we are previewing stuff, again, this is just the rumor mill.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Um, because we know that all these drivers they have contracts and they have to abide by them and etc and all that.
mm-hmm,
But there were some conversations about Gasly
mm-hmm. Yeah,
considering moving into McLaren into Daniel Ricciardo's seat. I don't see how that would happen because I mean Ricciardo is just starting his contract with McLaren.
it's 2 years,
Gasly
right?
just yeah. Gasly just signed also a multi-year contract with Red Bull,
Did he?
basically Red Bull. Yeah, he was at last beginning of the season.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are you
Pretty
sure?
sure. Yeah,
Gasly?
Gasly.
Because they were talking about Gasly moving out from the Red Bull family.
It's a multi-year, so they have the option at the end of the season to
Mm,
decide whether to continue or not.
okay.
So it's not set in stone. There's no time, no deadline for that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why it's the multi-year thingy.
Okay.
So that would be interesting, but I don't expect
Whenever you say the word multi, always reminds me
21.
of Multi 21. Yes.
Yeah, true. So yeah, that's what the rumor mill
Mm-hmm.
is generating.
That meme that you sent from with Guntensteiner,
Man,
is that for real?
I sure hope so. I haven't had the time
because
to look for that.
that's amazing, man.
Yeah.
And no one thought about that.
Come on, it's a no-brainer. The guy
It
is
is.
brilliant.
It is.
Brilliant.
It is.
So, do you want to talk about it?
Do it. You were the one
Yeah.
sending it, so
So, let me go and search for it. But basically, the meme going around is that in an interview, um,
he's right
people were
actually.
asking, yeah, yeah, he is. People were asking him about what he thinks about the clash between Hamilton and Verstappen
Yeah.
and etc. and all that. And um, what he said apparently, quote, "I don't care what the stewards decide as long as they are consistent.
Very well.
If taking out a competitor results in a 10-second penalty, it only costs 190 seconds penalty to take them all out. And with no one else left on the track, who have who fucking cares?
And that's true.
So
All you have to do is just survive to the incidents.
yeah,
That's it.
basically. So you build the car, a tank
A tank, yeah.
car,
Yeah, exactly.
and that's it.
Just like we do when we were playing F1 2021.
Yeah.
We take them all out and then, okay, we won. Won the race. No, but yes, it was no, but yes, huh?
No, but yes.
Um, it is a different approach, okay, but it
Yeah.
is very interesting because all you have to do is really just survive the incidents and that's it. But that goes, it's like he's taking Verstappen's, how do you say? Um,
So
he's supporting Verstappen
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in the end.
And as we've mentioned before, those 10 seconds represent the driver's uh, price tag on their lives.
Mhm.
I don't think it does.
No, no,
No life
no,
is worth 10 seconds.
no. Well,
Yeah, debatable, but we're talking about the F1.
of course. No, but in this
Yeah.
case, yes, it all comes to the 10 seconds penalty, and I
Mhm.
believe that was the main issue regarding the
Yeah.
incident. Apart from the incident itself, I think the 10 seconds penalty was, I think it was not fair. As simple as that.
But I wonder
Hmm.
because Gunther he mentions uh, 190 seconds.
Hmm.
So you only have 20 cars on the grid,
Yeah.
meaning that only one Haas would finish because it has to be one car against all other 19.
Yes.
So which driver would that
He
be?
was not thinking about the his drivers for sure. He was thinking about Hamilton taking the people out.
Well, he said he doesn't care. So if he doesn't care, it has to be one of his drivers.
Oh well, we'll never know. We'd have to ask him.
But yeah,
All right, one other thing. Birthday boy is Fernando Alonso. Okay,
true.
he's 40 years old. He was, well, he is 40 years old. His birthday was yesterday.
Hmm.
So yes, it was very funny what Vettel did during the press conference. Uh, would you care to explain what happens?
I mean, I think what Vettel did just summarizes his last year in Ferrari, basically.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
So, no, no, I'll let you go. I'll let you
No,
go.
no, you do it.
Yeah, really? Okay.
No, but they
So,
were sitting in the press room, right,
yeah,
side by side, and
with social distancing, of
social
course.
distance, yes. And Vettel had a surprise for
Yeah,
Alonso.
a party popper.
Exactly. So when the journalist just congratulated Alonso, he said, "Oh, happy birthday!" Huh?" So Vettel just decided to how do you say
Pop
pop
to pop the party popper.
pop the party popper, okay?
I don't know.
But he did it the on the on.
The opening was supposedly was to should have been pointing at Alonso,
Mhm.
but he had it the other way around.
Yeah,
So when he popped the thingy, So all the confettis and everything just kind of fell on his lap and on the
Exactly.
floor, like
Exactly.
the opposite direction.
So it was very funny. Yes.
Alonso's reaction was really funny because he's sitting like this. You have the sound, the popping sound,
Hmm.
and he just goes, "What the crap? Is this guy crazy or something?"
Yeah, it was very funny.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Vettel is actually growing on me. Yes,
Yeah.
whatever that means.
I don't question. I smile and wave.
Good, good, good. Now let's talk about the track for this weekend.
Yes, true. The track. So, as you mentioned, it's
Hmm.
Hungary. We are in Budapest, and it's the Hungaroring circuit.
Hmm.
What else do you want to talk about?
No, basically,
Uh,
let's just
the, tr-
quickly
the
look at the track, and we have it here in
mhm,
front of us. So we have the the main straight, okay,
mhm,
and it's like downhill until turn one.
mhm.
Um, so we start there on the red, where it starts, where the checkered flag is showing. So
It's a
then
huge straight.
it is, and
Huge.
it's we go downhill to turn one. Um, any memories from this for this main straight? I have one. Well, actually, I have several, but I have one recent.
About like proper real racing or just you and me?
No, proper real racing.
Yeah, many incidents there. Um,
Okay, I'll help you out. Remember Schumacher and Barrichello? Schumacher in the Mercedes
uh,
and Barrichello in the Williams?
oh, was it here when Schumacher pushed him over against the wall?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
I remember that. I just didn't remember it was here.
It was here, yes. Then turn one, where you can have several incidents as well.
Incident.
Overtakes. This is where you can overtake in this track.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the place. Turn one, and then you continue downhill to turn two. Is the second DRS zone. Turn two. It's possible to overtake as well.
Hmm.
It is possible. However,
Just don't do it as Max did.
yeah, yeah. But it is possible. And then towards the end of sector one, you have the Massa Spring.
Hmm.
It was here in this straight between turns three and four
Yeah.
that he got the spring from the Braun, from
Yeah. Barrichello.
Barrichello's Braun. And that's it. And then we go to sector two, Shaka.
True. So it's the turn four is it's a very fast corner.
And it is
Um,
difficult.
It is, especially if you're carrying little
Yeah.
downforce. It's difficult to get the car
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
stick to the ground. But turn four, it's also a preparation for that parabolica on turn five,
Yeah.
which you have to be very patient, and it's slightly off camber,
Mm-hmm.
and try to avoid the curb on the inside because that will throw the car's
Yeah.
balance off.
It's not a curb, it's a wall. It's more like a wall there.
True. Then that brings us to the turn six, seven,
It's a
which is a
chicane.
chicane.
Chicane,
Yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
It's. I don't like this chicane at all.
Again, you have walls instead of curbs there, right?
Yes.
So,
So very high curbs
yeah.
there, but it's a chicane, and then you go into a very small straight, which prepares you for a very fast corner. I mean, the next following corners, the next three following corners are very supposedly fast, but
Well,
I cannot do them fast.
no, nine you can't. Nine you have
Yeah.
to take the foot from the pedal. Well, I
I
have
don't
to.
know. I've tried to take the foot out, take shift down, the downshift
Mm,
once, twice. I still cannot make that corner
mm-hmm,
as they do it there. I'm very slow here,
mm-hmm.
but yeah, it's a very technical bit, which is the turn eight, nine. Then 10, it's faster and prepares you to the end of the sector, which ends up after turn 11, which is also kind of a fast corner.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you go from here.
No, and then that's it. And then turn 12. Turn 12, there are some overtakes, possible overtakes. In turn 12, I remember, was it last year or the year before that Max, during the warm up, not the warm up lap, it was even before, just going to the grids, right?
Yeah, because it was a little bit wet.
Yes, he
Yeah,
just screwed the suspension, and then
yeah.
the Red Bull mechanics, they had to
Fixed
fix
it magically.
exactly in what, 20 minutes or less.
I don't
It was
know, but
amazing. It was amazing
yeah,
to
it
watch
was.
that video. Anyway, turn 12, like 90 degrees, and then you start going uphill on turn 13. Okay, and then turn 14, in between you have the DRS detection zone for the main straight, and then you end up the lap. Okay, actually, I like these circuits a lot. I think it's, well, it depends on the day, actually. All right, but I feel it's fluids. You know, it has a flow. It has a flow.
It does, it does. I just don't like turn 9. Actually, that's it. It's
Hmm.
it's the only turn that I really dislike on this track because,
Hmm.
I mean, for the life of me, I cannot carry the momentum forward
True. It's
on this turn.
it's
But it's
strange.
just me. But I am what we call in Portuguese a nabo.
Uh, a
So
nabo.
yes, I'm a turnip. So yeah, that's actually the only bit I really dislike on this track because everything else, even the chicane, I can live with it. I'm okay with the
The
chicane.
chicane is cool. It's cool.
I really enjoyed the turn 4, although it's difficult, but it's fast. It flows. It really flows.
Turn four, if you do it right,
Hmm.
it's a good turn.
Yeah,
I think
I like it.
it has the flow, as we were
Yeah.
saying. So that's it. That's the track for you guys.
And also,
Mm,
I would like to point out that if you compare some of the European tracks,
mhm.
they are very similar in terms of design. Uh,
Long
excuse me,
straight.
all. Yeah, yeah, so this is like we can say it's like Barcelona, which also has a long straight, even Estoril.
Hmm.
But this one actually stands out a little bit because the bits that are closer to the main straight,
Mm-hmm.
they are kind of compressed, and the remainder of the track it's elongated,
Hmm.
which gives this interesting, very interesting shape. I like it. It's different,
It has a
even
good
though
flow, I think.
yeah, it does. Yeah, when driving, yes, it does.
Yes.
So yeah, overall, it's a good track. I like it. I like it as well, and good battles. Overtaking, it's as you said,
It's
very
very
hard,
difficult, yes.
but not impossible.
No.
And yeah, let's move on to the
Let's
next topic.
let's do that. The next topic I would like to bring to our chat is the tires. Okay, so we have the tires here, as we can
Hmm.
see, C2, C3, and C4. Okay,
Hmm.
then we have, of course, the intermediate and the wet tires, and we'll talk about the intermediate and wet tires because there is a chance of rain, right?
Yep.
For this race, especially on Sunday. Despite the temperature is really high, like above 30
Hmm.
degrees, there is a chance of rain. Now, it is very interesting to see that the tire pressures, they are very low,
Hmm.
really low. Anything that you like to say about this?
Well, for me, it makes sense because not sure if you have here the. No, okay. It's
What?
not that I was looking if you had the evaluation of the track
No.
and the tarmac, but
Well, but I can.
but in any case, it's not that abrasive,
Hmm.
which means that you can run lower pressure on the tire,
Hmm.
and for some teams that's better because it allows them to get some or get it more grip. Basically, in the
Hmm.
end, it's
Hmm.
mechanical grip that they are looking for
Hmm.
with the lower pressure. If if it's clear and dry, If we are in the wet, then that changes completely,
Hmm.
because, well, still, they will want to run as minimum pressure on the tires as possible,
Hmm.
so that the tire doesn't do that balloon effect,
Yeah.
because they want a really large contact patch with the ground, so the car has maximum adherence
Yeah, you were talking about the type of
track.
track and the tarmac,
Hmm.
and the effect that it has on the tires in the end. Okay, so um, we have the scoring here. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, regarding traction 3, braking 2, so it's not that hard on braking.
Hmm.
Okay, so why is that? Because it's not that fast. You don't go that fast here,
Yeah, yeah,
apart from
exactly.
the turn 1.
Even though you carry a lot of downforce,
Yes.
yeah, apart from turn one,
Yeah.
yeah,
In terms of tire stress, that's what we were talking about. It's average, like it's 3.
yeah,
It's right in the middle.
yeah,
Okay. The grip is 3 as well. Downforce 5. Yes, as you were saying.
yeah. But this is something actually kind of it's like a contradiction, because you have very little abrasion on the asphalt,
Mm-hmm.
but however, you do get loads like lateral
Yeah.
forces and tire stress. It's still medium,
True.
and again, it just comes down to the downforce, because this is also a maximum downforce
Mm-hmm.
track, meaning that the tarmac is not abrasive, but you carry a lot of downforce, meaning that you can turn really quick, really fast,
Yeah.
and that puts pressure on the suspension, on the tires, on the mechanical grip
Of course.
bit. So
Yes.
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. Especially if it rains on Sunday. So we're going to
Hmm.
talk about now the weather
The
forecast.
weather.
So tomorrow, Friday,
Hmm.
the 30th of July,
Friday, Friday.
it will be 32 degrees.
Yes. Oh, which, by the way,
Uh-huh.
this weekend, this Grand Prix weekend, it's a normal one.
Yes.
We will talk about the schedule later on,
Mm-hmm,
but
mm-hmm.
just for everyone to know, up front, it's no sprint, no mumbo jumbo, just regular old
The
racing.
normal, what we are used to, right?
Yeah.
So yes, tomorrow it will be the sun will be shining right there up in the sky with some clouds, not that many, but it
Uh,
will be hot. Okay,
this is
32
so
degrees.
poetic. Oh my
And
god.
did you like that? Um, so yes, 32 degrees. It will
Yeah.
be really really hot. Okay, especially for the drivers on the track. All right. Then Saturday there is a chance of rain. Okay,
Hmm.
and probably thunderstorms. But yes,
No.
31 degrees. Okay, so still hot. The wind 18 kilometers per hour, so it's double the speed
Yeah.
from Friday. And Sunday will be fun to see, right? Because it will be hot, it will be probably raining, the wind
Yeah.
is like crazy. So
Bring it on.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So probably
If
Mercedes they
it
will.
snows, I don't mind either.
So probably Mercedes they have a chance here, and
Yeah.
Hamilton has a chance here if it rains,
If it rains. Well, don't know.
because then on Monday it will be 26 degrees,
Yeah.
go down to 26.
Well, if it rains, I would say Williams and Haas, they would have a chance of,
No,
perhaps getting into the points.
why are you talking about that? Hmm?
Yeah, come on, bringing positive, good energy.
After the last couple of races, man, I don't need more hope. Okay, as simple as that.
Alex, you're our only hope. Help me, Alex. Too
Anyway,
much Star Wars, sorry. Yes, moving on.
moving on to the schedule. Okay, so we had the press conference today. Okay, with all the drivers. Um, Tomorrow it will all start at 11:30. Okay, 1 hour practice session, and then session 2 is at 3 p.m. Again, 1 hour. And then comes Saturday, Shaka.
Saturday we will have again practice at noon,
Hmm.
and qualifying in the afternoon at 3 o'clock, 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And basically that's it for Saturday.
Then,
Regular,
yeah.
and then come Sunday we have the race
The
itself,
race.
right?
Race at 3 p.m. Okay. So
3 p.m.
we are
exactly.
really looking for that. Okay. Especially after last weekend's GP. Okay.
Okay. Uh, I was just confused with something, but okay,
Tell me.
it's okay.
What?
It's the Saturday.
Uh huh. What?
Did you notice something?
Practice session 3.
Yeah.
Yes. It is practice session 3. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So
So
it's
people do not get confused. It was just a typo.
no. Just go and check the hour.
It's practice. Come on,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's practice.
It
Makes it better.
it does matter. Yes. Okay. More things, Shaka. I have some
More
curious
things.
stuff here
Yeah. Okay.
about
So
uh,
shoot them up.
about this GP. Let me just change this the windows here,
Hmm.
so we go back to the normal format. Done. Okay.
TikTok.
So
TikTok.
yes. Just some curious stats here. Do you know who is the driver with more race wins in Hungary?
I don't.
Oh, come
I will
on.
make a
It's
guess.
an easy one.
Uh, is it? I don't
Of
know.
course it is.
Hamilton, perhaps.
Yes. How many victories?
Okay. I would say 8.
8 victories. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I'm on a roll. It was just the first one, but I'm on a roll.
Now, if Hamilton wins the race this Sunday, okay,
Okay.
how many career victories you will have in Formula One?
Victories. He was down to. I'm gonna go with. I have no idea.
100th.
100th.
Yes.
Okay.
His next Formula One victory or race victory will be his 100th win.
True, because he was. He haven't had. He was. Well, people were counting that he would win. Was it Bahrain or whatever or something? No, it was after Bahrain.
Hmm.
But it was Portugal, but he didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, maiden wins, maiden Formula One wins. Who was able to accomplish that in on this track?
Maiden wins.
Yes.
No idea, but I'm gonna shoot with two drivers.
Hmm.
I'm gonna shoot with perhaps Alonso and Kimi.
Very well, Shaka.
Really?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool.
So Alonso in 2003, yes, and Kimi with the McLaren in 2005.
Cool.
Daniel Ricciardo also won here with the Red Bull in 2014. Okay.
Okay.
Um, more things. Oh, there are more. Demonil with
Okay.
Williams, Jensen Button with Honda, and Heikki
Wow.
Kovalainen in 2008 as well. Remember Heikki Kovalainen?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. He won with what? McLaren?
Oh, Heikki Kovalainen.
Yeah, got to be
Was it
McLaren.
McLaren or Renault? I don't know.
Don't know. Which year was it?
2008.
2008. No, it could not be McLaren because in 2008 you had that was that championship was no, McLaren could
It
be
was?
McLaren. Yeah,
Okay.
McLaren because Alonso was in McLaren in 2007 if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So the next year he went back to Renault and replaced by Kovalainen
Mm-hmm.
by Heikki. Cool.
Very well. And now, a couple more questions here.
Hmm.
It's like a quiz. Um, who has the most pole positions here in this Grand Prix?
I would say Vettel. Okay. So who was it?
Hamilton
Hamilton.
and
Okay.
Schumacher.
And Schumacher. How
They
many?
both have 7.
7. Damn.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And Max Verstappen scored the first pole position of his career here in 2019.
Okay.
All right, are you happy?
All right. I am.
You see,
Uh,
I remember one race. I remember it like very clear in my mind with Damon Hill, 1996. 1996? No, 1997. I'm sorry. He
mhm.
was driving for Arrows,
Mhm.
and he was leading the race. And then he had an issue with the pedal, one of his pedals. I think it was the not the brake,
Throttle.
the throttle. Yes, and Villeneuve just got past him and won the race. Villeneuve and Damon Hill in his Harrows was second.
Wow.
I remember that, and it was raining as well.
Wow. Damn. No throttle on the rain.
Yeah,
In the rain.
yeah.
Wow.
No, he had throttle, but there was an issue there.
Okay.
That it was not working correctly. So I was like, "Oh my God, he's gonna win in an arrows,"
I was.
and then he didn't.
Damn.
I kind of liked Damon Hill back then.
Yeah.
It was okay.
He was very, very lean, very fair.
It was.
True.
It was. Okay, more
So
things.
what else? What else?
No, I don't have anything else
Okay.
for this weekend's Grand Prix. I was just thinking about the teams, okay, and the
Mhm.
drivers, and what do we think about that for this weekend? Because there comes the summer break, so we'll have no races until the end of August.
Why
Um,
you have to bring that up? Why?
yeah.
Why? Why? Couldn't you just leave that to Monday?
Now, let's talk about rumors, shall we?
Yeah, sure thing.
Silly season.
Bring it on, pal.
Silly season. Bottas, okay.
Hmm.
He was actually we did a survey here.
Hmm.
You know where?
Let me guess. Our Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what's the name of it?
It's the F1 underscore this underscore and underscore that. F1 this and that.
Yes, F1 this and that. Yes, Instagram. And we did a couple of polls here. Let me just check.
Guys, if you're not sure when looking for us,
Mm-hmm.
just you see the logo that's down here somewhere? Somewhere down here. Yeah, that's the one. Just look for it.
Okay, so the questions were
Hmm.
first of all,
Yeah.
so Australia is gone from the calendar, right?
Yeah, that's it.
And
I mean, I really had a big expectation for that race, especially with
yeah,
with that
with the changes, yeah.
no longer chicane but longer straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But anyway, we did the survey there, okay,
yeah,
and oh, you can see.
because it's black. Indeed, we can.
Oh my God! So no Australia bring on Bahrain again, and 54% of our voters followers said yes, please, and
Hmm.
46% said not again. What do you think about that?
Depends on the layout that they choose, because I
Hmm.
would want to see a different layout.
Okay. All right.
That's all I'm saying.
My answer was not again, please.
Yeah.
Over the last 2 years, we had how many Bahrains already? Like 500?
4.
Yeah, 500 is pretty much the same. So yeah, too much, man. There are like other tracks available. Then there was another option here, and it was no Australia. Let's try Qatar.
Olha.
And and 67% of the voters said yes, and 33% said nah. And I think it was the first time I looked at this track. Have you ever seen this track before?
I've seen, but I don't remember. And I also
Let me
seen
see if
the
no, I
the
can't.
Bahrain. Um, because there's another track in Bahrain now. It's white. You have to put it black.
Mm-hmm.
There's also another track in Bahrain, which I have seen at the same time when I've seen the Qatar one. If I'm not mistaken, MotoGP they used to race there in Qatar.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna put it here so you can see the track. So give me just a moment, please. It's in the middle of the
Mm.
desert.
It's the middle of the desert.
No, no,
I'm
no, no, no,
walking
no,
in my
no.
sleep. No,
My sleep.
I'm just making up.
Oh, okay. Filling in the void.
Yes, with nonsense.
So take a look at this. Is it there yet? Are we there
Yeah,
yet?
wow. Yeah. No. No, it is. I like the mini one.
I mean, it is exactly the same.
Yeah. No, but it's nice. I
Do
mean,
you think it's nice?
it is. I liked it. I mean, I remember seeing the MotoGP here, and it was nice.
MotoGP is
Uh,
nice, yes. But imagine a F1 car, and where would you overtake here? After the long straight, yes?
I don't know. I mean, the other straights upwards.
No. Eh, mm, ah.
Does this like, remind you of something?
Of Bahrain?
Exactly. So you don't want to go to Bahrain, but you want to go to Qatar, which is Bahrain
No,
version 2.0.
no, I don't. I don't.
No, no, but the track is different, and they could do it counterclockwise. Clockwise.
Ah, no, man. No, no.
I don't know which minute we are, but I will most definitely want to do this. Okay.
It's minute 50. Don't worry. We'll check it
Why
out.
you had to say it out
We'll
loud?
check it out. No worries. Um,
Yeah.
but I got it. Yes, this one I got it. Anyway, but yes, 67% said yes, and 33% said no. Um, and despite I wanted something different, something new. All
Mhm.
right. I don't think this is the what Formula One is looking for.
They could anticipate Miami. Don't know. They could do a second round.
Of Portimao,
Oh, yeah. I was going to leave that one for last, but
that should be the
yeah.
first.
No, because I want people to, focus just on
Oh,
Portimão.
okay, 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 okay.
But they could do like Monza, but the old original
Ah,
circuit with the oval. Come on,
they would have to do
90 degrees,
yeah.
like proper 90
Uh
degrees
huh. No,
wall. Um, Good tracks from the old days that,
man, you have
well,
the old Hockenheim, the,
well, it's no longer there, that one.
just like the oval.
No, the oval still is in
No,
Monza,
it
and
is there,
people
but
race there.
yeah, but you need what? You need to put some new
You'd have
tarmac there,
to, yeah, yeah. Uh,
and Hockenheim is still there in
the
between
old
the
bit,
woods.
no,
Yeah, yeah, it is. Pretty
the
sure it
track, I
is.
don't think so. It was deemed part of uh, whatever something protection world belongs.
Yeah, that
I
crap.
don't know. Uh,
Also known as crap.
so yeah, they cannot go there, pollution, etc., etc.
It's still there. The
But
track is still there.
they could go to South. Well, they could not go to South Africa at this point because it's turmoil there.
But it is the track is still there in middle of the woods.
They could go to Valencia. The track is still there, and it's actually assembled. It's assembled because the last Grand Prix they left everything behind,
Mm-hmm.
so they could actually go there. Just brush it a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
do some painting, new painting.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
love the track, man.
Mm-hmm.
The other day I went back and I played the F1 2011
Mm-hmm.
just so I could get onto Valencia and drive around that circuit. It's awesome. I remember our games there. and it was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
Real fun.
Oh.
That track gives me good memories. So I like it. People would say that it's difficult to overtake and etc. and all that.
No, man,
Craven.
I would go with the old Hockenheim ring,
I don't mind that.
but the old version, not this crappy.
The long one, yeah, where you go into the Black Forest and all that,
Yes, that would be
or
great.
black or dark or
Anyway,
whatever.
um,
You have Nürburgring, the Nordschleife
Knox life.
Nürburgring.
Yeah, that would be crazy. With well, Hamilton complaining about the tires every single lap.
What you mean every single lap? They would do like
Five
two, three
laps.
laps
Yeah,
or 5 laps.
five laps
Yeah.
every single lap. I need tires
So
bone.
one lap it's 1 kilometer and something something, right? Let's say 22 kilometers a lap.
Yeah,
So you need to do 10 laps and you'd be hitting 222 kilometers.
so you need more.
So you need to do like
15.
yeah, around that.
Yeah.
15 laps.
No, but the Formula One cars, I don't think they can go there because again of they would need.
Safety issues.
Yes.
And they don't have people. They don't have places to put people throughout the
Yeah.
lap.
Anyway, would you like to see Bottas driving for Alfa Romeo in 2022? Majority of the people said yes, 67% against 33%. What do you
I
think?
mean, what goes through Alfa Romeo's mindset or mind
Bottas, he has the experience now. Come on,
Yeah,
and
that's
he's
fine,
not
but
a bad driver.
he's not a bad driver. But he's not. What would be the aim? What
But
would be the
wait,
target?
wait, wait,
Develop the car?
but wait, wait. Just answer the questions. So, would you
Okay.
like to see Bottas driving for Alfa Romeo in next season?
No.
No. Is Bottas a good option for Alfa Romeo?
Yes.
Yes, definitely, 88%. No, I preferred new blood, 12%. And then last question about this. Is Alfa Romeo a good option for Bottas?
Might be the only
No, not
option
the only.
for Bottas.
You have Williams.
I don't see him going back like a direct swap between Russell and Bottas.
Why not? Anyway, but is Alfa Romeo a good option for Bottas? Yes, as a number one driver. 76% said yes, as a number one driver. No, there are better options, 24%. And the last question we did was, are you ready to see Kimi leave F1?
Um, my question for both Finn drivers is what
One has to go.
value yeah, there can be only one. But what value can they bring onto the teams that they are with?
Kimi, none.
Or in this case, what can Bottas bring that Kimi doesn't have? It's just the knowledge about the Mercedes engine.
The knowledge is still young compared to Kimi. He's 10 years
Okay.
younger, more than 10 years younger. Yes. So yes, he
Do
still
you
he,
actually
he still has the need to win Bottas or to prove that okay, I was in Mercedes and I was not allowed to do my thing, but now in a new team, yes, I will probably be able to work my magic.
win at Alfa Romeo?
You don't know. Next year, you don't know.
True. We don't know, but come on.
You don't know, Shaka.
I don't know.
Okay?
But do you honestly think that they can win?
Next year, I don't know. Even Williams. Imagine that they get the balance right and they get an amazing car.
I actually see Williams winning far more easily than I see Alfa Romeo
No,
winning.
we'll see. To be honest, I cannot tell you what will happen next season. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, okay, the Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari, they have the power, they have the money. McLaren, they have the money. they have the expertise, they have the staff, okay, to be
Mm-hmm.
able to build a good car, all right, an
Mm-hmm.
amazing F1 car with the new regulations, all right,
Mm-hmm.
but they can all fail because,
Yeah.
for instance, Haas or Williams or whoever, okay, can just discover powder, right, and they'll be the best. So, to be honest, we really don't know what's going to happen next year.
True.
We can have an
We.
idea, yes, okay,
Mm-hmm.
because of all these that I've mentioned.
Yeah.
But anything can happen next year.
True. Well, let's hope that. Let's hope that you're right, and that Alfa Romeo can actually bring some good,
Not Alfa Romeo, Williams.
or Williams, for all that matters.
Yeah,
Um, but the thing is also, um, for Bottas, I think moving on to one of those teams, it will look and sound like a desperate move because it's like this or nothing,
yeah.
and it will be.
The problem is that there's no other options, right?
Exactly,
The
exactly.
front, the teams in the front, they don't have. They're just apart from Mercedes,
Hmm.
they are already with their seats covered. So
Yeah, so it's locked.
yes, I was going to say that during the press conference they asked Bottas not about the race and the good momentum that is in at the
By the way,
moment.
do you want to remove the Qatar track from the live feed, or
No, why? I kind of like the Qatar layout.
it's like a three finger hand?
Yeah, like an alien. But anyway,
Yeah.
I was going to say that they asked Bottas not about his recent results because they are
Hmm.
actually good. He was in the podium, right?
Yeah.
But they spent the press conference asking about the contract. So when are you going to renew the contract? Are you staying with Mercedes? Are you going to Alfa Romeo? What are the options? So
Hmm.
yeah, journalists being journalists.
True.
So yes, but the truth is that no one is talking about the podiums that he's been able to deliver, right, to Mercedes. But anyway, we'll see this weekend, and I wanted to just quickly review the teams and drivers for this weekend, and
Okay. Okay.
what do you think about
I
Mercedes?
will.
Let's start with
But
Mercedes. They won the last race.
okay, wait, yeah, okay. So let's talk about Mercedes. And carrying on from what you were just saying there, and yes, let's compare Mercedes with Red Bull.
Hmm.
The Red Bull, they don't actually have a good second driver. But Mercedes, they do have a good second driver in Bottas.
Hmm.
Not only he's a team player,
Yeah,
regardless if it's a wingman or not, doesn't matter. But he is a team player. Whatever the team asks of him, or I don't know if it's a request or if it's imposed, but in any case, he delivers. And
Perez as well.
yeah, uh, I mean, Bottas in that regard is much better than Perez because he's able to finish
He's there.
seconds, thirds,
He's there.
exactly,
Yes.
and Perez not yet. Let's hope that the
But
trend changes in the
whenever,
future.
well, in the only instance that he was up there, okay, he was able
Mhm.
to help
Yeah,
Max. Okay,
well, it would be bad if you couldn't.
of course.
But so you wanted to analyze and review Mercedes for this
Mercedes,
Grand Prix,
yes.
right? Well,
Quickly review the teams. Yes.
yeah. Basically, they are on a. They think that they are on an uphill performance, peak pinnacle kind of thing.
Especially
I don't think so.
with the new power units.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. And I still think that Red Bull has the upper hand
Hmm.
for the time being. And this is a Red Bull track, and I think we are going to see much more of that performance from Red Bull,
Hmm.
and not so much from Mercedes. I mean, they will be in the fight, but I don't think that they will be that
I think it will be like
able to beat
I think it will be
Red
like
Bull.
the British Grand Prix again, okay, all over again, in the sense that if Max is able to on turn one just be on the front, no one will
Hmm.
catch him. As
Yeah.
simple as that. And if Perez is able to move on to second, forget it.
Pole position, a good getaway. and yeah, no one will touch
Yeah,
that person.
yeah.
Also, on the Mercedes side of news, up until Silverstone, Hamilton did not see any benefits of sim driving, and as you know, Max, Lando, Sainz,
They do that a lot.
Leclerc, Russell, they do play, they do use the sims, and I mean, both you and me, we have experience on this as well,
Yeah.
and we know that they can really help a lot, and they can improve
Yes.
your
Yes.
accuracy, your I mean your features.
Yeah.
And apparently Hamilton has seen the light of day with the sim.
True.
So I don't know if they are still pushing for more sim practices, but in any case, Max just did a 24-hour race just so he could test his own body and see if
Hmm.
he how the bruises would hold up to the how much you have to endure during a
Yes.
Grand Prix, and he says it went out okay.
Yeah.
But in any case, when you're in the car, you pull G forces
Yeah,
lateral,
it's
and that's it.
different. Yeah,
So yeah, much
it's
different.
different. But
But yeah, let's see if they can have gains in that terms,
we'll see.
those
Mercedes,
terms.
as we've said before, they're bringing in new power units. Okay, so they are hoping that they will bring up the fight to the Red Bulls. Red Bull, they want blood, right? They want to win. They want to make a 1-2, right? And they want to crash. They want to crash
they
Mercedes.
they are no longer bulls, they are sharks
No, yeah,
drawn to blood,
yes,
and they are bloodthirst
yes,
are thirsty, and they do really they want to just vindicate what happened
yeah.
on the previous Grand Prix, and I think they will try their best because they really want not just to bring the fight onto Mercedes' door,
Hmm.
but they want to crush them.
They are like this,
Yes.
yeah, and they want to. Huh? How cool is this? It's my kids, obviously, not mine. Anyway,
It would be much better if it was yours. Come on.
I still play with it. Any problem?
I wanted to show you my toys, but my little one just takes them
No,
all
no, no,
away.
no. Just don't do it. No, I don't want to see your toys. Anyway,
Can you hear this sound?
yes.
So I have something stuck under my table, under my desk, which it's a paper cut um, thingy
Hmm.
glued with duct tape, and basically this is supposed like to be a reverse laptop that becomes a monitor hanging from the bottom side of the table. So she brings her pillow, her playing pillow, puts it underneath the desk, and it stays here, quiet. So yeah,
Very well.
sorry.
So the Red Bulls, yes. Um,
Red Bulls, yes.
that's it. They
What
want blood.
can we?
As simple
Yeah.
as that. They want to crash Mercedes, if possible, with the 1-2.
So for Red Bull at this point, the Mercedes have these big bullseye
Yeah,
targets
yeah,
on the back of the cars.
definitely.
But no, I think actually the Red Bulls just want to keep the Mercedes in their rear view mirrors, and basically that's it.
Yes, and
Eat my dust.
this track is suited for those
Yeah.
cars. Anyway, then comes we'll go with Ferrari because they
Yeah, yeah.
finished second last race. But the Ferraris, well, they're showing a great pace
They are.
lately,
Yeah.
and this is a good track for them as well.
So if this is
Apparently,
Monaco,
apparently.
yeah. So if this is Monaco all over again, I'm sure that yeah, it will suit them.
So we'll see. We'll see if they can continue with their recent form. It would be nice to see that. Also fighting with Mercedes, just like Leclerc did, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, Sainz, he had this. Well, first of all, he started like from the back, right?
Yeah,
So it was not good. But if he's able to start like fifth or sixth, it would be good for Ferrari. It would be a very interesting race. I think so.
indeed.
Yes.
Indeed, I totally agree with that one.
The papaya ones,
The papaya ones. I mean,
McLaren.
perhaps it's not a track that suits their car,
Hmm.
but they might pull a rabbit out of the hat with this track because I'm sure that they are coming prepared, and they won't be happy if they have to settle with fourth being the best of the rest, taking into account that the Ferraris were really feisty in Monaco. So yeah,
I think we've discussed this before, a couple of weeks ago or months. That McLaren is very good in the race pace during the race pace
hmm
during the race, but qualifying sometimes they miss the opportunity.
yeah, yeah.
So I think we'll go down with that. Okay,
And I hope Ricardo does well.
is he going to confirm the good form that he's
I
showing
sure hope
last
so.
couple of races?
I sure hope so.
Let's see.
And especially not just because of him being a McLaren driver, but also because he's a good guy. I really like
Yeah,
Daniel,
yeah, good spirits.
and
Yeah.
he's yeah. So I think he deserves to have some blessings as well.
Then we have Aston Martin. It's
Uh,
always a question mark.
for me, this season has been a flop.
It is a question mark, or they are like fighting for uh, podium places, like they did in Baku, right?
Yeah,
Or they are like, if not last, almost
they are
last.
inconsistent. I
Yes,
don't know if it's the car, it's the setup. I really have no idea what's wrong with this team. But clearly something is going on,
something's wrong.
and there's a lot of uncertainty
Yes,
going on, and for sure this is not what you want. And it's a roller coaster of emotions.
it is.
And if I was the boss of this team, I would be constantly holding my heart in my hands, not knowing
Yeah, we never
what
know.
would
Yeah,
the race
exactly.
bring. Yeah,
And Vettel, with his experiences, he has been able to deliver some and to bring some good points home, right?
yeah.
So, and you can see that. In the beginning was mostly Stroll doing that because he
hmm
was used to the car and
The
to the
handling
team handling, etc. Vettel is just lately,
was the new guy,
yeah, but late
getting acquainted with everything.
but lately he's been doing well, so
Yeah,
it's good to see that. Then we have the AlphaTauris.
hmm
AlphaTauris is always that thing that practice is amazing, qualifying is yeah, it's so, and then the race,
yeah. I,
it's
uh, I think AlphaTauri they only have one engine mode, which is race,
yeah,
or qualifying, which has a little bit more grunt.
hmm
So in that sense, they go on to practice with that grunt mode on already,
yeah,
so they are best of the rest.
yeah,
But then comes qualifying, all the teams turn their engines up, and all that good work it's just
true,
absorbed, and AlphaTauri just disappears into the void
yeah,
of the midfield, the middle field.
yeah,
And I mean, I don't have that many expectations for AlphaTauri to be honest, because Tsunoda has been a flop.
hmm
Promising driver still is very much capable,
yeah,
but still has a lot to learn. And this is why he's there.
hmm
Actually, it's to learn. So if he has to do the mistakes, then do them all here before moving on to the main team.
yeah,
And also, we need to take into consideration that this is his first year.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, carry on with the learning. But yeah, I don't have many expectations,
No,
even though this is a track that suits
Gasly has been very unlucky.
very much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So let's see how it goes.
yeah.
Then we have Alpine.
True.
Alpine. That's
I
another.
think they are on a good uphill trend
Let's see.
of
Let's
performance.
see how it goes because if it wasn't for Alonso, right,
Yeah,
they would be bad, really bad,
yeah.
right, in terms of championship table.
Well, I have a suggestion for them. Actually, it's more of an advice.
Mm.
This is a free advice that I'm giving
Yeah, 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 yeah.
to to
Alpine, just
Alpine
listen
because
to Shaka. Come on.
yeah, exactly. Because I really know about these things, guys. So yeah, just listen from the expert. Okay, so this is what you should be doing. Well, jokes aside, is well, first of all, Ocon was complaining about the new chassis that they've introduced.
Hmm.
They've moved on to a new one. I'm not sure if it's the previous one, which I don't think it is. But so this is the third chassis that it's going into Ocon's hands, and he's much more happy with this one than with the previous one with
Hmm.
number two. So, I mean, my advice would be, man, just go for the number one. Just
Yeah.
recalibrate, redo whatever you have, do what you
If
will.
it was working, right?
Exactly, do what you must. But I mean, if you were comfortable and if the car was performing much better with the Gen One, just
Hmm.
yeah, go with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my free advice for you guys. So keep that
Good.
in mind, okay?
For Alonso, is 40 years old, but apparently, well, we cannot tell that he's 40 years old because last in the last Grand Prix he did an amazing race.
There you go.
He's actually doing amazing races lately.
Yeah,
That start for the sprint race is something like the old days, Alonso from the old days. So he still has it. So I would like to see him again. We come back with this conversation. I would like to see Alonso in a good car.
yeah.
Um, that would be nice. But
And the reason why Alonso is doing so well, it's because he's using Ocon's chassis number one. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I just
anyway,
made that up. I just made that up.
then we
To be
have
clear.
Alpine. Then we have Alfa Romeo. We've pretty much talked about Alfa Romeo
Yeah,
already. Um, they will just be there, like waiting
it will
for
be
someone.
second to last,
Yeah,
I would say.
waiting for someone to just have an accident or several guys to have accidents and to try to score some points, just like they did before already. Okay.
Although they can surprise us because again, this is a high downforce track.
True.
They could climb a
It
few
all depends
steps of the
because
ladder.
they were already in several races ahead of Aston Martin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
exactly.
it really depends.
And Antonio has been doing some very good, decent
Yeah,
drivings.
but he's gone
So
by the end of the season. Both Alfa Romeo's drivers will apparently will go away.
yeah,
So
I wonder where
Giovinazzi's
is he do where is he going because he doesn't have a seat for
who
Formula One.
Antonio
Yeah,
Giovinazzi. To be honest, who cares? He didn't leave any mark in Formula One.
yeah, he didn't.
No,
There was no wow effect.
no,
Yes.
no, no. So that's it. Then we have
But by the way, I just want to mention that Kubica he will be doing practice one. Uh, so yes,
how come they want to develop the car? Okay, and I really loved Kubica back in the
yeah,
days. Okay, but now come on, just give time to the kids.
yeah.
You know?
I don't know him as a as a development
No,
racing
but
driver or race car
he has this
driver.
problem with his hands, with his right hand.
Yeah,
So from that moment on, come on.
but I don't think that's a problem because I mean the way how Alfa Romeo is thinking is okay. Kubica is our development driver. That's fine, but he needs to have accurate data. He needs to
Of
feel the
course.
car, and the only way for him to feel the car is actually go out on track and do
Yeah,
a couple laps.
yeah.
Yeah, so basically that's exactly what's going to happen.
I remember that when he was driving for Williams. Williams they
Hmm.
had to have a special wheel for him because of
Hmm.
his hands.
Hmm.
So yes, come on. I really like the guy. He's he was amazing when he was in BMW Sauber, but come on, just yeah,
And Renault.
let it go, let it go. Then we have the Haas, yeah,
Hmm.
Haas. They'll be last. That's it. Then did you like that? And I believe Mick Schumacher will come on top again, as always. And then we have Williams.
Hmm. What you want to say? The stage is yours, my friend.
No, I believe that Latifi will be fighting with the Haas drivers. As simple as that. It's a shame. And then George Russell will probably make it into Q3. Okay, again. So it will be brilliant on Saturday. And on Sunday, it will just move backwards. So as simple as that. First of all, because his starts are always like crap. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what
I actually blame the car for that.
I blame.
Because he was able to pull a good getaway, a decent getaway, when he was with the Mercedes. So I don't think, I really don't think it's the guy. I think it's the car. It's the launch control.
I don't care.
Controls. It's the steering wheel. It's the wheels itself.
I don't care.
The seat. I don't know.
I don't care. I know that he will be able to make it to Q3. Pretty sure about that. But then in the end, once the race starts, it will just move backwards, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Or not, because if he's able to have a good start and he's like 10th or 9th, imagine.
And if he occupies the whole track?
Man, what's the problem? Okay.
No problem. Saying that he has to have that ability to occupy the whole track.
The problem is that something will happen. Don't give me hope, Shoka. As simple as that.
I'm not.
You are.
They're going to finish last.
You are.
They're going to finish last, and that's it.
No, last will be the Haas drivers. But that's it. That's it for the our preview. Okay, for the this race weekends. We will come back probably on Monday, right?
True.
To talk about the race, so to do the review, the chat reviews. And in the meantime, don't forget to vote for the top 5.
Exactly.
Do that after qualifying, but before the race.
Exactly.
We'll go with that on the Instagram. I'll put that on the Instagram. But yes, just comment.
Cool. So I guess we're going to wrap this one up.
We will.
Call it a day.
Yes.
We'll
hugs.
See you
Shaka.
Hugs. Hugs. I didn't think about those.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm going to let you go first.
No.
Well, I think.
You first. Come on.
Hugs. Hugs. Well, I'm going to go with the obvious one.
Oh, come on. What's the obvious one?
The obvious one is the huge community that we have in Hungary that's watching us. So my hugs are going to go to those guys, those gals, everyone supporting us in Hungary. And if you are there, if you want to send us some photos, if you are going to the track to see the Grand Prix, do send us some photos. We'll post them on our Instagram. And my compliments, my heartfelt, huge, humongous hug. It's for you guys, you, our viewers in Hungary. Here, you are all here, okay?
Wearing the t-shirts?
Yes.
Okay.
I will never wash it again because you are here.
My hugs, they're going only for one person.
One person, okay.
And the person's name is... You want to know the person's name?
You had to Google it?
No. I was just double checking and making sure. His name is Jorge Fonseca. Do you know who Jorge Fonseca is?
No. Jorge Fonseca?
Mm-hmm.
With that name? No. Who is he?
He won our first medal in the Olympics for Portugal. Come on.
Well done, Jorge Fonseca.
Okay. So, Jorge Fonseca, you're here.
The first gold medal, you say?
No, not gold, unfortunately. No, it was third place.
Isn't the judoka?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That was bonus. Yes, true.
He's actually 2 times world champion.
Yes, he is.
But
I don't know if you've seen his interview, but he actually said something which I really liked about 2 companies that didn't want to sponsor him.
Mm-hmm.
and he actually dedicated this bronze medal to them both,
Oh well.
because apparently he wasn't good enough
Yeah.
for the brands. But yeah,
Yeah, he's two times world champion. So and
true.
now bronze medal in the Olympics. He was not happy with that. Okay.
Yeah, very, very not.
He said that, come on, I'm two times world champion. I'm not happy with becoming third in the Olympics. So
Gold was the aim.
yeah. But
But
anyway,
having some cramps on the
yeah,
legs,
yeah,
and was not just fighting the opponent, but
yeah.
also battling with himself.
Himself, yes.
Sorry, excuse me, guys.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So my hugs are going to Jorge Fonseca. Jorge, thank you. Okay. So yeah, please continue to make us proud.
Do continue. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Are we done, Chaka?
Okie dokie.
So I'll see you.
See ya.
See you, man.
Till next time.
Yeah.
Ta-da.